What they do. Y'all, it's your boy TJ Too Smooth Trader One, and welcome to another video. What I need y'all to do before we get started: like this video. That's right, smash that like button. It helps the channel grow. Subscribe to the channel for more content, and share this video with somebody who may just want to see it. I hope the road noise is not too bad for y'all right now, but don't worry, I'm gonna park in like 2 seconds, and everything is gonna get nice and quiet, so you can hear me. My beard right now is looking a little bit ravished, because I did not comb it. I didn't comb it. I didn't bring my comb with me. I'm actually on the road right now, headed to go vibe. All right, headed to go hang out right now, and I don't need a good-looking beard at the moment. Everybody is wondering what happened to my car, and I'm gonna tell y'all what happened to my car. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened in detail. I'm gonna tell y'all how everything went down from the start. Okay, so y'all saw in the last video, basically I went ahead and I bought some rims from the pawn shop, from La Familia Pawn Shop. Shout out Joe, shout out Josh over there at La Familia. There's some good guys. Y'all go over there if y'all need rims, if y'all need jewelry, you know, anything of the sort. They got you covered. Ooh. See, this is why I need to park. Boom. All right, so y'all, we have parked. See if I can get y'all a decent angle right now. Not a bad angle. You may hear some raining because there's supposed to be like a hurricane or something this weekend, and you know, here's what it is. You might hear some rain, but so anyway, yeah, you saw that I went ahead and I bought some rims from La Familia Pawn Shop. Shout out to the guys over there. And that whole day, you know, I was with my cousin. My cousin was helping me out. He's the guy that I showed y'all, and I was like, you know, he's been a great help to me. You know, taking my tires, you know, I have the original tires on this car, and I needed room, like an extra truck to take the rims, and you know, I fit 2 in my car and then 2 in his truck. So he was helping me all day, you know. So yeah, he was great help. I gotta say, you know, I appreciate him for that. And then you know, later that evening, we went over to my friend's house. You know, I remember I told him, I was like, bro, you know, I remember telling, I was like, bro, if there's a vacuum over there at our Homeboys house, then I'll vacuum your whip out, you know what I mean? Because I knew that the tires were like leaving shit on his seats. He's like, nah, bro, don't worry about that. You know, that's the least of my worries. You know, that's him. So I was like, all right, cool. We get over there, and you know, we start to put the rims on the car. Now it's getting late at that, and not only is it getting late, but it's like low-key stressful trying to put these damn rims on. Some better light here, decent light. There we go. That's good right there. That's a good angle. So you know what we didn't want to do was get the car up on, you know, a jack and then the car fall. You know, so we were like a little bit stressed out trying to, you know, put these rims on this damn car, and it gets to a point where we're on the 3rd wheel now. We did this wheel, the driver's side front and rear, then we got to the passenger side rear, and the lug nut key is missing now we can't find the lug nut key, and that right there, that's exactly where things went left. I'll say, man, you know, I'll preface it with this. You know, I grew up in a household, I grew up with a brother. I grew up with my big brother. I'm the youngest of 7, by the way, but 2 of us, we lived in the same home. So that's a little, you know, a little bit about me. And you know, our father was very vigilant. He was a very vigilant man, in the way of, you know, he took his time going through our shit. All right, growing up, like, you know, I see it now as like, you know, an overprotective kind of thing. You know, he didn't want us as boys bringing anything into his household that he didn't approve of. So needless to say, he was very vigilant about going through our shit. He would go through your drawers. You know what I mean? Like, multiple times in my life, I grew up like, I would buy myself like a pack of like 8 beaters and like, 10 socks, and in like 3 months time I was down to like 2 beaters and like 4 socks, and I'm like, yo, where the hell is my shit? Like, where's all my shit going? And of course, it's your brother taking your shit, your clothes, and I used to do the same thing to him, so it is what it is. And then my dad would like take certain things, man, like, there were like, I had little notebooks and things that I was taking notes on, and he would take the notebook. I remember one of my homeboys gifted me, he was a East Indian homie, and he gifted me with this very large, knife, and it had like handles on it, and I just put it on display in my room. And at this point, I was in like, like a junior in high school, I think. And then one day I'm just looking for the knife, and it's gone, and I knew my dad took it. But at that point, I'm not about to be like, yo, Dad, where'd you put my knife? Because I know he took it as if like I was gonna use it and hurt somebody or something. So it's just, I grew up in a household with a vigilant, almost militant father, so I pretty much came to a point in my life now where, as a man, anything that's mine, I take care of my shit, because I don't want anybody taking anything from me. And then also, in my formidable years, oh, and by the way, I'm the youngest of 7. So if you can imagine being the youngest and then having somebody older than you feeling as if, oh, well, you don't need this, so I'm gonna take it. That has happened to me growing up, right? And then again, in college, I went off to college with people who I considered to be my friends at the time. I had actually had people steal from me right up under my nose. Like, I was just sleeping. I remember one time I was sleeping, and I woke up to one of these guys taking my headphones, my iPhone headphones that come with the phone, the white iPhone headphones, and he was swapping my headphones out with his broken headphones. And I remember waking up and standing up like, hey man, give me my shit, like, fuck wrong with you, bruh? And then him like scuttling out the door real quick to get to the bus. So I've had people, like literally steal from me and then look me in my face and act like they ain't take nothing from me. So, that's, so, when people would like help me, even when people help me, I come into it with a mindset of like, yo, you might try to fuck me over. Cause I've had people try to fuck me over with money, with material things. I've had people steal from me and then look me square in my face like they didn't take nothing from me, act like they cut me a fair deal when really they fucked me over. So, that being said, that's my pain. That's my own issue that I have to resolve. And the truth is, I'm not responsible for what anyone did to me, but at the same time, I'm responsible for holding on to anything that anyone has done to me. I should be able to heal from that on my own. And really, I've been working on that, but, it is what it is. And you can tell I've been working on it because I'm self-aware. Self-awareness is, the first key to healing. You have to actually understand that there's a problem there. And I get it. So that being said, when I couldn't find my lug key, my first initial reaction was, who took my shit? That is my go-to reaction of like, yo, who took my shit? Because that's literally, the way I grew up. Who took my this? Who took my blank? Where is my this? Where is my that? Why did they take this from me? Okay. So initially, I remember the words that I said, because I was like, yo, where the fuck is the lug nut key? Where is it? And my cousin was like, man, think twice, bro. Think twice. Like, check your pockets. So I check my pockets. I'm like, bro, it's not on you? It's not it? Nah, it's not on me. And like, I'm looking around and I'm getting like, I'm getting riled up. I'm getting to a point where I'm like, all right. And I remember exactly what I said. I told my cousin, I was like, bro, I said, that shit is either on somebody or it's on something, but ain't nothing in this world magic, bro. Don't shit in this world disappear, bro. So I'm like at a point now where I'm like tweaking, like, where's my shit, bro? Like, who's fucking with me? That's my first thought. Like, who's fucking with me? And I remember like, bro, that shit, where is it, bro? I'm like, yo, where's my homeboy at? Where the other dude at? Right? And then my cousin like, bro, calm the fuck down. I remember him like, bro, calm the fuck down. Like, calm your ass down, bro. Like, you doing too fucking much. And then him going like from, I'd say about an 8 to a 10 made me go from about like a 9 to like a 12. So now I'm like, I turned, you know, and I'm just like, I remember what I said. I was like, you can't tell me what to snap about, bro. I spent money on this shit. Like, and by the way, keep in mind, I spent almost like $600 that day, $650, maybe $700. So I was like, you know, already like, bro, I spent money on this thing, and then someone's taking this thing from me or hiding it from me or playing with me, and I just can't stand that, insulting my intelligence. That was the automatic thought. So, you know, I was like, you can't tell me what to snap about, bro. I spent money on this shit, my nigga. Like, the fuck you mean? Calm down. And of course, you know, my cousin, he took that as, you know, me coming at him. He took that as me trying him, you know, from the jump. That's why he was like, calm the fuck down, because you're doing too fucking much. Because me expressing all of that made him feel like I was snapping on him, when in fact I was just releasing it all and getting it all out of my system. But, you know, he was on the brunt end of it. And, you know, I can remember times where I for sure have, you know, let him be the on the tail end of my frustration and my anger, like just like saying it, you know what I mean? I'm saying it, but here's the thing. I'm saying it, but I'm not directing it straight at you. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know, we men, and that if you feel disrespected, you feel like somebody tried you, you're going to say something about it. You're gonna do something about it. So you know, of course, he felt as if I was trying him. He told me, you know, like, calm your ass down, bro. You doing too fucking much. And I'm like, man, I ain't doing too much, bro. I spent money on this shit, my nigga. I spent money on this shit. Like, where's my shit? We're like maybe 4 or 5 feet apart, social distancing. We're maybe like 4 or 5 feet apart. He took one step towards me, and then boom, he hit me in my mouth and pushed me, all in like the same instant, the same movement. And, you know, I got hit in my mouth and I got pushed back. I took a step back, took another step forward, boom, and I popped him in the nose. And then that was the hit that sparked it all. So, you know, he hit me in my mouth, boom, pushed me, I boom, hit him in the nose, and then now we're pretty much we're fighting. Now we're fighting. Now we're in the yard and we are scrapping. You know, with throwing hands. And you know, the way I learned how to fight, and the way he learned how to fight are two different things. You know, my cousin, you know, I know him very well, and he knows me very well. We're like this, you know what I mean? And my cousin, you know, he did a little time. And you know, the way he learned how to fight is different from the way I learned how to fight. For him, it's like, okay, in his formidable years, it was, you stand right here in this square, in this box, right here, and we gonna slug it out till whatever happens. And me, I learned how to fight out here in the world. And out here, you utilize space and speed. You know, I've been fighting like that since high school, you know, and I'm an athlete. I played 4 years of high school football, could have played college ball, and I'm still in the workforce now where I run every day. You know, I'm jogging every single day for my job. So, you know, I'm in great physical shape. So that being said, you know, the fight's going like this. It's like, you know, we slugging, boom, boom, blocking, boom, boom, throwing hands, and then I'm like, I'm moving, I'm pacing. If you've ever seen, you know, a boxer, Ali was great at this, where it's called straddling. You straddle the rope, you straddle the ring. And that's what I was doing. I'm straddling. And he got tired of that shit. He got tired, literally. You know what I'm saying? He got outwinded on that one. And you know, he's like, I'm not gonna chase you, bro. I'm not gonna fucking chase you. You know, it's funny thing about it now, you know, we've had our laughs about it. But you know, he's in his mind, he's like, bro, I'm not gonna chase you. I'm not gonna run around and chase you. You know, stand still right here and just slug. But you know, I'm not. I don't know. That doesn't make logical sense to me. You know, I'm not gonna let you grab me up. I'm not gonna let you, you know, wrestle me to the ground. None of that shit. We gonna throw hands and, you know, may the best man win. That's how I learned how to fight. You know, slap boxing and all. Slap box, boop, 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 boop. And you get up out of there. You can't hit me, and I'm back. Boop, 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 boop. You know, being elusive. And, you know, he's like, I ain't gonna fucking chase you. I ain't gonna chase you, bro. Da, da, da. And, you know, he's like, I'm trying not to fucking cut your ass, bro. And in my mind, I already know that he's going back into a certain motor engram. If you know what motor engrams are, that's like it's an ingrained pattern within your own brain where, you know, it's like you wake up in the morning, you brush your teeth, you're not thinking about that. The way you breathe while you're driving, you're not thinking about how you breathe. It's your motor engram. It's what's ingrained in you. And like I said, my cousin did some time, so you know, in his mind, you know, he's going back to those days where it's like, nigga, I will handle you like I will handle a nigga in a cell. I'll handle you like one of these niggas in the streets, you know. But, and again, y'all, I want to say, you know, 99 to 100% of the time, a verbal altercation does not have to lead to a physical altercation. But this time, it did. It did. So anyway, we knee deep in it, and, you know, he's yelling these things. And then, you know, I'm just kind of like I'm hot. We both hot. We are in the middle of a fucking fight. And, you know, this is when he's like, man, fuck this shit, bro. I ain't finna fucking chase you, bro. And it's like he looked left, looked right, like, how can I take this out on this nigga? How can he take this out on me without, like, taking my head off or, you know, cutting me in his mind? And he looked at my car and he beelined. I say he had like a good 15 yards, 10, 15 yards. And he just, boom, and he hit my car. He laid his shoulder into my car. So the dent that y'all see on the screen, this is from about a 230-pound, 5'9" male running into my car on some Goku shit. Like, just straight rage, right? And you know, at that point, bitch, I snapped out of it. I'm like, I was seeing red for a second, and then all of the red that I saw just cleared up, and I'm like, oh my god, my car, bro. Oh no, irreversible damage. Oh my god, bro, you took my car, bro. I've been working so hard for this, bro. You took it from me. Truth is, it's not gone. He didn't take anything from me. What he took from me was this sense of, you know, everybody's against me. Like, I have to say, I learned a lesson. I learned a lesson, you know, because there's people in this world, bro, that are worth it, you know, worth trusting, worth putting your trust in, worth leaning on. There are people in this world that are like that, you know, and I'm just lucky to have family that's like that. You know, a lot of people don't have family that's like that. A lot of people have, you know, distant cousins, distant brothers and sisters, people who just don't really associate with them. But I would say for the most part, my family is very close. And, you know, he literally snapped me out of it that, you know, somebody who's been helping me all day long has no interest, no vested interest in just fucking with me and taking something from me. So he was totally right in being offended by that sentiment, by me even putting it out there into the world that he just might have taken something from me. How dare I? You know, if I was putting myself in his shoes, my whole day, nigga, I've been spending, I had to work today. I got my own shit that I'm dealing with that I done told you about. You know about the things that I'm dealing with. And yet, and still, I'm taking my time out of my day, bro, to help you go from this location to this location to this location to this location to find these rims and help you drive them around in my car. They're dirtying my seats up by being in my car, but that's the least of my worries. And then I'm putting the rim on for you, and then I'm putting them on with you. And then now, nigga, you act like I took something from you, bro. Ain't nobody take nothing from you, bro. Somebody need to slap sense into you, bro, because you acting fucking retarded. Ain't nobody take shit from you, bro. Snap out of that. And I don't give a fuck what you paid. It don't matter what you paid for this shit. You know, because that ain't it, nigga. It's the people that's helping you that fucking matter, bro. You worried about some money. Like, and so I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I totally understand. And it broke my heart to see him that mad. You know what I mean? It broke my heart to see him that mad, man. And, you know, back to the situation, you know, we sitting there, and then we start talking. Now we yelling, but we talking now. So all the fighting is out, and we talking. And we get to a point, man, where it's like we get to the road. We have our conversation in the road. That's all I'm gonna say. We go to the road and we talk. And y'all don't need to know about that conversation, man. But you ain't got shit to do with y'all. But this is just what happened. You know, the car has something to do with the channel. So I want to tell y'all what happened, you know, in like very like detailed but vague terms, y'all. Y'all don't really need to know, you know, like what we discussed after. And you know, after that conversation, man, I swear, it's like everything was fucking normal, bro. Like, I don't know, things were just normal. Like, yeah, we frustrated, but like, we just hanging out, you know what I'm saying? It's me, my cousin, like 2 of my homeboys, you know, and just some other people there, and we all just hanging out like it's nothing, bro, because at the end of the day, it is nothing, you know? You know, I gotta salute him again, you know, my cousin, dog, he a real nigga, I gotta say it, you know what I'm saying? Like, he paid for half of the cost of the door to be fixed. And by the way, the door did get fixed. That's coming up in the next episode. Y'all are going to see the way that the door gets fixed. And it's not an expensive thing, really. It's relatively non-expensive, and it's an easy fix. So the door and the money, that ain't it. It's about getting past my own pain. It's about getting past my own trauma. You know what I'm saying? Because that's my pain. It's my fault for holding on to what anybody did to me in the past and then bleeding that onto other people. You shouldn't bleed your pain onto other people, man. Because, you know, everybody ain't for that shit. And they shouldn't be. You know, for me, it's like, you know, going from thinking that, yeah, this person might help me, but the truth is, they just want to fuck me over and see what they can get out of me. You know what I'm saying? And then moving that into, okay, what have they shown me? Because actions speak louder than words. What have they shown me to prove to me that they rock with me the way they say they do? You know what I mean? Stand up. And you know, I'm there for him in many ways. We have our talks, you know what I'm saying? We have our talks. And, you know, I'm always there with a objective point of view. I can always stand back and then see a situation for what it is. I'm really good at that. And then giving him a perspective of like, okay, maybe I didn't see it that way. So it's like we are like equally beneficial for each other. And, you know, he's more of a brother than he is a cousin. You know what I'm saying? But we recognize, you know, that's my cousin. You know, that's my cousin. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like my brother. It's crazy. We're close like that. We're close. You know, so, you know, people in this world, some people ain't worth it. But to me, man, family is fucking worth it, bro. Family is worth it. Family can break it. And family can fix it. So, you know, that's exactly what happened to the car, y'all. That's what happened to the car. And then also, here's another thing that I want to say. I also wanted to say this. You know, for my young black men out there, man. There we go. That's a little better. For my young black men out there, you can get yourself into a world of trouble over a lapse of judgment. I hate to imagine how many young black men right now are either dead or in jail or prison because of a lapse in emotional maturity. Because that's what it is. You have to have emotional maturity to deal in situations, you know, and you need to stop and think. Like, this is a page out of my father's book. Walk away. Walk away. And my cousin even told me, he was like, bro, yeah, I pushed you, bro. Yeah, I pushed you. And he says he pushed me, bro. He punched me in my fucking mouth. He punched me in my mouth. But, you know, yeah, I pushed you, but, you know, even after that, you could have just stopped and walked away because you're the one who need to calm down anyway. And he's right. I need to calm the fuck down. So the truth is, y'all, sometimes you need to just calm the fuck down and walk away. Don't get yourself into some bullshit over nothing. Over respect disputes. Because, bro, I have been through that to where, you know, I was fighting over these hierarchical positions within the friend group, you know, in college. And just stupid beta male bullshit. I was fighting. I was literally throwing hands and wrestling niggas over, you know, who's who within a group. Like some fucking just purely immature bullshit. You know, and these days, you know, within the world, you do not want to get caught up in shit like that, man, because people ain't going for no shit like that. Think about who in your life has gone through senseless violence, and whether or not they've passed or whether or not they're still on the streets. You need to take note of that and realize, stop and think before you act. Think twice. Move smarter, young black men. And with that, I say TJ Too Smooth Trader 1. Wait for the next video when you see the dent in the door being fixed, when you see the glass getting replaced. Again, TJ Too Smooth Trader 1. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Big shout out to my family who watches this. And big shout out to all of my smooth gang. I think that's what I'm gonna call y'all, man. The Too Smooth Gang. For subscribing to the channel and showing the kids some love. Again, it's your boy TJ Too Smooth Trader 1. Thank y'all for tuning in. Subscribe to the channel. Check out the music. Have me on Instagram. And I'm out.